But anyway, get into a bit of thoughts. Next year I'm going to go out and fucking be as wild as ever.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Next year, meaning this year?
This year. This year, yeah.
So I heard you mention you have some ideas for the new show, lights and.
I'm not taking a big set on this though. I'm doing it like the towns that not. I mean, I'm doing a tour where nobody ever plays. You know? I realise that the kids ain't got the money to travel, so it's easy for me to travel to them.
Smaller towns.
I'm doing instead of the 20,000, so I'm doing like 10,000, and it's good because it's a market there, man. Kids want to see it just as well as they're all kids. They all want to see it. And I'm going to do the sea market tour, 2 months on the sea market tour. I'm using a real big effective light show. And then I'm going to do the new album, Bark at the Moon. Then I'm going to go out on the road for about 7 or 8 months, which could be a year, the new Bark at the Moon show. It's just work, you know.
The band's still going to be a trio behind you?
Yeah, with keyboard.
The invisible keyboard player?
Yeah, yeah. I was keyboard players. They're so fucking ugly, that's why I hide them.
Because there are all these guys who were sitting there doing the training and studying the classical stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the last two, I mean, on the tour, it seems it becomes a way of life, and you suddenly think, fuck, I've been out for 9 months, you know. It's gone. 9 months of your life's gone. But it's the way I am. It's the way I've been for the last 16 years, and it ain't going to stop now. I don't feel like I don't want to stop yet. You know. I suppose it'll stop me before I stop it. I'm not planning on that happening for the next few years. You know, for God, people. You never know. It happened to poor old Randy.
To who?
Randy.
Oh, yeah.
That was the biggest bummer in my fucking life. But people say the craziness that I get up to. When that day happened, I just could not believe it. I just went blank.
I mean, this is a sick thing to say, but people knowing you and knowing Randy, it's more likely that something crazy like that. I mean, and I don't think there's any mean way about that. You're the one, because Randy.
I know exactly. I mean, if I'd have been up, without a shadow of doubt, I'd have been on that plane with him. Without any shadow of doubt. I mean, there's no second thought in my mind about that one. I just think, fuck, no. It's just fate, you know. I believe that fate takes its hand, you know. I mean, I could fucking get up there and have a heart attack and die, you know.
The big guy wanted his guitar playing.
I know there's some band up there that needs a good guitar playing.
That's the way I look at
I
it.
mean, he hated flying, and the woman, the seamstress woman, who was about 58, Rachel, she had a weak heart, so she wouldn't want to be doing aerobatics, would she? I just went up to take a quick ride and land. Straight into the bus. Trashed in seconds. But I wouldn't have known a thing about it. It was like, gone. As quick as that. Mine just was in less fucking split second for it. But, you know, it's only 3 months' time. It will be 3 months since he got killed.
3 months.
3 months' time, it'll be a year since he got killed. March.
You were at his funeral when I went.
Yeah, I was a pallbearer. Heavy times that was. But life must go on. I mean, I know if he was still alive today, he'd want me to carry it on.
A friend of ours, Grover Jackson from Charlotte Guitars, is trying to get together a Randy Rhoads guitar that Randy played and designed. You know, kind of the same thing that you had, you know, not wanting to try to cash in on the album and the thing with Randy, you know, but he's been running into problems, and I mean, they're doing it very tastefully, and he's talked to Randy's mom, and he's, you know, called the Randy Rhoads guitar, what do you call it, Corsair?
Well, it's that flying V where the one is shorter than the other.
Yeah. I mean, I think nobody should do anything for at least a year or so, because I think the business side, I hate.
It's too exploitation.
It's fucking terrible. It's like selling limbs, you know. You might just as well. This is Randy Rhoads' foot, you know. Well, why not fucking? I mean, it's. I don't like it. That's why I've shelved the album. I will not put that. They've said put the fucking thing out, and I said no way. I'll blow it. I'll destroy it before they do that. But I mean, I don't need to put it fucking out. I don't want to put it out, you know. I mean, in about 2 years' time, maybe I'll say a tribute to Randy Rhoads with Randy Rhoads time. But nowhere near. No. It's like when Jimi Hendrix died. for about the next fucking 10 years, there were so many bootleg fucking versions of his dreadful playing of his on various albums, which was it's bastardising someone's talent. I'd rather have Randy playing, sounding great on an album, instead of remember him playing great, instead of he has a bad night when his amp blew up and he starts making a farting mouth on his amp, and someone's there with a fucking tape machine and puts that out on a bootleg album. It's disgraceful, I think. It's people.
Night Ranger.
It was great. Brad was
good guys.
Brad was fucking real. Brad was great. He really helped me out of a real awkward situation. I must get together in one of the time actually.
They just left this morning.
Yeah.
We told him we were going to see you, and he goes, "Damn, I have to leave tomorrow."
No, I hope they do well because he certainly deserved it. He's a good fucking player, that Brad Willis.
Yeah.
Exceptional player.
He likes you.
It's a good
He
guy.
said, "Say hello."
Really good guy.
I like Jack. You know the guys in this band?
No.
I thought you said you came down to one of the sessions.
I was fucking out there.
Yeah, and then somebody had heard that you were down there or something, and somebody started rumor that you were singing some backup.
Oh
Yeah, some tracks or something, you know.
Bullshit.
Some yells.
That's when I was trying to get out the door, couldn't open the fucking door, so
Now, let's just hope that you don't go the. I mean, it's a sick thing to say too,
listen.
but I mean that you got your shit together, because I know that you would.
Well, that must have been a difficult thing for you to go through.
yeah, after the accident, everybody was. We went back to the hotel, and all the road crew, and it was all stopped, and we all. Yeah, I think there's only in there. I don't think there's only in there. And
But
we all sitting in the hotel, and all in the bar, and everybody was spread out, everyone was fucking down, face down to me. And I just looked at him and I said, fuck this, man. I said, right, we're all going to get together, get on the road, and we're going to go, even if we haven't got a guitar player. Yeah. And by doing that and motivating, the best thing to do is getting people off their arseholes and stop thinking about it, and get them back in their heads going again, you know. And it worked. Although the shows we did, first of all, weren't too clever, it fucking got everybody up again, you know. Because not only was the thing we all witnessed it, we had to go through the thing of seeing the parents and the relations and explain it again and again and again and again to people, and then the fucking funeral, and you get half a dozen groupies in the fucking church, and it was just. I mean, I just felt like, I don't know, it was like a fucking Fellini movie. It was.
yeah, dream.
I'll join you in the bus. Fucking life at the top, you know.
Pick up the subject a little. You haven't seen those that stuff Linda Blair did in Wii? Did you see that?
No.
Incredible. Neat stuff.
New stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know that you're a big Exorcist fan. You want to do the music for it.
Yeah.
In fact, she was at you were in the band, the Sabbath did a show at Memorial Coliseum. She was backstage. So,
she always hangs around bands, doesn't she?
yeah.
She hasn't done nothing for ages, has she?
Yeah, she did. She just did a movie for TV.
Oh, yeah, but nothing's gonna come close to
No
that.
big.
That Exorcist film that she was in was fucking with them. So I had a picture of my wall for that. I love that one.
Are you instrumental in your covers? Do you?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what's-
my wife's a big part of it, actually. My wife Shannon, she also manages me. She's great at getting concepts together. You know? Amazing at getting concepts together.
And what is Barking on the Moon? What are we looking?
Barking at the Moon.
Bark at the Moon, it's a kind of like a wolfy kind of thing. Like I'm trying to get a makeup artist to make my face look really fucking weird.
Full Moon?
Something like that, yeah. Silhouette thing.
Yeah. Mm.
There was just a thing on one of the cable stations talking about, it was probably backward masking in albums, and talking about album covers that promoted Devil and this and that, you know, and it was showing.
That doesn't look like you'd buy your mother that album, wouldn't you?
I'd give her some of this for Thanksgiving, maybe.
That was a cracker, that was. I mean, it was just a split second time. It was revulsing. It's got a big handful with it, isn't it? And it made me gag actually. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was just throwing it back up at that point.
Oh, great.
On this program, they showed the cover of the Sgt. Pepper's album because they had a picture of Aleister Crowley on the cover. Can you fucking believe that? On this thing talking about devils and shit. I heard they had a phone number on them, man. I was ready to call up. I mean, you know what these guys are like? These straight-laced, straight guys, man. They're talking about promoting the devil. I mean, whether you're into it or not, I really don't care. But their main thing is like somebody buys one of your albums, looks at the cover, man. They're gonna be. They're possessed. I mean, that's bullshit.
Some guy came to me one day and he said to me, "Hey man," he says, "I'm into Scientology." His eyeballs were at the oven showing some kind of fucking wacko stuff. And he says, "I'm into Scientology," which I haven't got a clue what that's fucking about. He says, "Have you ever heard your album backwards?" I said, "No." He said, "Do you know what it sounds like?" I said, "Yeah, probably backwards." But you know, the fucking people, there's always the element of people that will do that. Always, it's all in any society. I mean, like for instance, on one gig, man, we had these people that picketing the gig. See him now, see him in hell. What's he going to do tonight? Kill a baby and all this shit. And the chick one of the chicks got in the fucking back of the bus with one of the guys and gave him a blowjob in the back of the bus. Now is that fucking for real, man? What the fuck's all that about? Her excuse, probably the vibes of Ozzy got through the fucking auditorium and made me do it. Some crap. Just want to get the rocks off us all. Nothing else better to do. Anyway, have you got enough?
Yeah, it's terrific.